What's going on, everybody? We are out here at Emerald Cave in Arizona at Willow Beach. Beautiful out here. There's a lot of great sights to see. We started at the beach, the dock access, and we're actually heading out to Emerald Cave. It's supposed to be a super beautiful place here on the lake here on the Colorado River. Lots of cool sights to see. As you can see behind me, lots of rocky terrain, mountains. It's beautiful. Emerald Cave is a little cave that you can go into. I've never been there, but I'm about to find out. But it's gets its name by the light shining into the cave just right, and it turns this water like an emerald green. And it's caused just from the natural lighting and the lighting in the cave. And I guess there's like a blue-green algae in the water. So we're gonna be checking it out. I'm gonna take you guys along the whole way. I'm gonna try to go back and forth from seeing me to also seeing the scenery around me. It's gonna be a little hard because I'm kayaking, but I have my little setup here. So we'll get back to you guys in a second. There is very cool water. It's the Colorado River, actually. Part of the Colorado River. So water is super cool, which feels really good. We're in Arizona, so it's very hot out here. There's lots of just lots of sun since I've been out here. It's pure sun, which is beautiful, but it does get a little hot at times, especially during midday. It's about 12 o'clock right now, and there's a high temp. I think it's gonna be about 110 today, so it feels great to be on the water though. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else on a day like today, and yeah, it's really beautiful. But here's some of the sights we're gonna be seeing here in Arizona, in Willow Beach, making our way to Emerald Cave. Very beautiful out here. There's just a lot of scenery. It's very beautiful scenery. Definitely lots to see. And we're gonna still, we just started, so we're gonna be on the river here, River Lake, for a couple miles. They say it's a couple miles. It might be a little quicker with the wind taking me upstream, which I won't complain about. Definitely won't complain about. But it's really gorgeous. When I docked my kayak and entered, really friendly people out here, gave some good tips and what to expect. They said today will most likely be a good day to really see that green shining in the water. And yeah, so if all is well, we're gonna really be able to see what Emerald Cave is all about and how it really gets that name, Emerald Cave. And that way we can show you guys what it looks like. So if anyone has any plans to come out here and make a vacation out of it, they can get a glimpse of it right now. But it's really nice, really peaceful. There's not really many people out on the water. I've encountered a few boats that have crossed by, a few kayakers, but it's nice. It's nice. It's a Friday late afternoon, so I chose this day because I get off work early actually, and I just thought during the week would be a good day to come because it's not the weekend yet, so I can get the lake a little more to myself and have some more quiet, relaxing time in the nature like I'm doing now. So we're gonna keep going upstream. We're gonna take you guys along with and go from there. The water is blue as well. So refreshing. I was putting my hands in earlier. They say there's some more specific destinations over here. I think when you get closer to the cove or the cave, where you can actually jump in and get into the water a little bit. I might do. I'm still thinking about it. It's so hot out, so it doesn't sound too bad. I'm occasionally like soaking my hands in the water because the water is super cold. You know, it's your normal river water, so it stays very cold year round. And yeah, definitely refreshing. Definitely bring sunscreen if you come here too, because you are in the desert, so it does get very sunny. But it's very relaxing out here. There's not a lot of people today. We came during the week and in the afternoon, so I'm sure the weekends get a little bit busier for sure, and there's a little bit more going on the weekend. But right now it's pretty peaceful, just sitting here enjoying it. Everyone, we made it upstream just a little bit. I'm heading to Emerald Cave. We passed by a few kayakers. It's actually kind of cool here too, because if you maybe haven't kayaked too much or aren't too comfortable with the idea of kayaking in the middle of nowhere in between some canyons, they actually offer kayak guides, so you can join a tour and do these kayaking guides. And we ran into a few of them earlier, but they'll guide you. And there's the wind again. Feels good taking me upstream. But they'll actually guide you and give you some history, take you out to the cave, since that's, you know, the main thing to do over here, the main guide and destination. And they'll make sure you're safe, of course. You can rent the kayaks out. They're about, I think, $100. And even when you get done with the tour, if you want to like go back out yourself a little bit, if you're more comfortable, you can do that too. So they do recommend you know, guided tours if you're not too comfortable on the water by yourself. But we're out here solo. I'm known to be a little bit risky, so I guess no surprise there, but so far so good. We've passed by a few people. You're not totally secluded out here or anything. Just very calm, very quiet. We'll show you guys some more of the views out here too. It's very beautiful. Just nice and calm, taking in the views. A lot of views to take in, a lot to enjoy all around you. It's really, really beautiful. We passed by a few people earlier, and they were wanting to know how far the cave is, and I told them I'd like to know the same thing. I think we're about a mile away though. We've been paddling. There were some markers earlier for about a mile, and they said it's, you know, about a 2-mile jaunt up the stream. So yeah, we're getting there though. Just kind of stopping along the way and enjoying the views out here. Yeah, this is definitely off the beaten path if you decide to come out here as well. It is a $25 car fee, so they don't charge you per person. They charge you per vehicle just to get into the park. They have like a little beach access. Again, it's called Willow Beach, and so you can do just some swimming off the main areas. You of course can bring any of your boats, kayaks like I did. It's not holding up so well, but yeah, you can do that. But it is $25 per car, so if you want to cram as many people in as you can. It was just me, so I wasn't able to split the cost with anybody. But yeah, and they have like grills and stuff out here too. They have a lot of tables, picnic areas, beach access to swim. They have like a little park, I believe, too. They even have a little restaurant in here. You might check that out later, but they have a little restaurant, and it's like a little bar and grill gift shop too, where they just have your basic fishing needs. So I'm sure you can do fishing out here, and other souvenirs, life jackets, things like that. Cool too, because the drive out here, you're going through a lot of these canyons that you see behind me, kind of zigzag roads and everything. It's just cool. I'm actually from Iowa, so you don't really see a lot of landscaping like this, so it's always cool to just get out there and see what you can see and try different things. I know Arizona is a little overlooked, or people just think of the Grand Canyon, but there's actually a lot of hidden gems just like Emerald Cove. I hope it doesn't disappoint. We're getting closer. I see a group of kayaks all the way up there. Probably can't see them, they are a ways up there. I think it's some of the tours. They do multiple tours, so I think we're getting close out there, and yeah, we're looking forward to seeing it. So we're gonna be back in just a second and with some more updates. I've seen some people coming back from the other direction, and I don't really know what's over there. Could be better spots for fishing and things like that, but this is I guess the main area to kayak, but you can go wherever. It's a very large area, and so there's definitely lots of things to explore. But the only way to get out to Emerald Cave is actually through boating or kayaking, and the only way to go inside Emerald Cave is through kayaking only. You can't go in there with any type of boat other than a kayak or another very small boat to its feature. I seen some paddle boards. It wasn't going so well just because it is a little windy today, but there are some paddle boarders out there doing their thing. But I seen a couple of them fall earlier. But yeah, to actually go inside of the cave, you have to have something like a kayak or something just as small to get out there, or to get in there. That is the only way to actually legitimately go inside the cave. So that is something to remember. There's also some hiking out here. They definitely offer a lot of hiking and a lot of different trails to go on. I don't know how many people would be there today because of how hot it is. Better to be on the water, but you can definitely do some kayaking, which or not kayaking, but hiking, which is really fun, maybe when it's a little cooler. But there's lots of trails out here, so when you pay that $25 to get in, it's not just to get out on the water, it's also to have different trails and also to do hiking and just have a good time. There's also camping out here too in Willow Beach. So if you guys are coming out here, don't put it on the GPS or anything. Emerald Cave, put on your GPS Willow Beach, because that is going to be the access point to everything, to Emerald Cave, to different hiking trails, to camping, to swimming, to a lot of different things. So you just want to make sure that you remember that and put that in. And again, it's $25 per car to be out here, and you can do annual passes if you live closer and want to come out here multiple times. You can definitely do that. That is an option. And if you want to do exploring, I might drive up into the camping when I get done just to see what I can see and see what the camping's like. I love camping, so that does sound like a lot of fun. Up front we have the kayakers coming up. That is a group tour in which they offer. And you can do single kayaks, you can do tandems. If you have kids or married and just want to be with your other person or with your friend, have someone to talk to, you can do tandem kayaks, and they offer that along with single kayaks too. So that is something else to remember as you explore out here. There is groups that you can do for sure. Up ahead I do see one of the hiking trails. I actually do see a couple people off in the distance that are hiking it. It is also known for mountain biking, not just this area, but a lot of places in Arizona in general, and Nevada and Utah, kind of the rocky desert states, a lot of people I've noticed do a lot of mountain biking, which is really fun. I know my brother's really into that, and I've done it a couple times, and it's a blast. It's a blast. Just expect to fall off. But I haven't seen any bicyclists, but I have seen a couple hikers as these trails are visible along the way. There is one up ahead just a little bit, so that is pretty cool too. But yeah, we have a lot of the kayakers groups that were passing by along the way. We're definitely getting closer to our point. The wind has backed down, so I'm doing a lot of the rowing now. Definitely a workout, especially for a skinny guy. But it's a lot of fun. It's very calm out here. Arizona is new to me. I've been there one time when I was a teenager in a place called Maricopa, and but didn't really get to do a lot of sightseeing outside of the cities. So this is completely new, but it's very nice. If you like the heat and you like the dry look and the desert look and the dry feel and the hot sun, this is the place for you. I try to take in a little bit of everything, just to explore everything. That's the fun of it. Just to see whatever you can see. There's definitely lots to explore in the world. So don't just stick to one place or one thing when there's a lot to see. That's something that I was always told. Explore, explore, explore. Especially when there's beautiful areas like this to see. Are we getting closer to the cave? Yeah. I asked if we're getting any closer. There was one of the guides that I passed by and she said slowly, so at least we're not getting farther. We're getting only closer and closer, so we're gonna keep going, and hopefully we'll make it by the end of the day. I wanted to point out, now that we're a little closer to hiking off to a distance, you can maybe see it. There's a trail over in that area over there, and there are some oops, sorry about my paddle getting in the way. There are some hikers going up that trail, so that is definitely something to check out if you like hiking. That there are designated trails over here sound fun, but there's actually quite a few people. I see about 10 of them off over there, and yeah, we see a lot of people with hats water, especially on a hot sunny day like today. You definitely want to be prepared. But we see some kayakers in the distance. We're just taking our time out here, chilling, just because there's no rush. Just take it easy and enjoy Jehovah God's beautiful creation. It's definitely worth it. Definitely beautiful out here. When you look ahead, you can just see the rocks and canyons all around. And that's pretty much been the whole jolt of all this, is just all the rocky terrain all around us, and it's so beautiful. You can look behind me and just see lots of it, and just a different sight in different areas. And to just be out on the water is amazing. Just to have this opportunity to be in God's creation is amazing. I'll take it. It feels kind of good with the wind. You don't get a lot of wind. I guess out maybe when you're in the canyons you get a little bit more of it. And it does feel good. It makes a difference because it is a very dry heat over here. they describe it kind of like an oven. When you open up an oven and you just get that heat, well, that's what it's like out here. So any type of wind is nice, and the water is just so refreshing. I can't wait to jump in later. We'll hopefully be able to document some of that and see how cold this water is, because I know putting my hands in, it just is so refreshing, so refreshing. When I was first coming in, there was a few people, and they asked if there was a certain time of day that is better. And they said early afternoon is the best to really see that green color when the sun's shining. You can come on a cloudy day, but you're not really likely to see that emerald green color. You definitely want to come on the sunny day. But as long as the sun's shining, you should be safe. They said maybe early afternoon is the best when you get that peak of the sun. But we're hoping we can see it. We have some kayakers off in a distance. Some kayakers over there and over there too. Oh, there's a little doggy out there. But for the weekday, there's a few people out here, but I'm sure on the weekend it does get even more busy. So if you can come during the week, I prefer that. It's been very peaceful. Just passing by a few kayakers here and there, along with some groups. It was just nice enjoying the sights. All right, guys, we're still going up the river here a little bit. We are closer than when we started. We ran into another group of kayakers just a little bit up the way here, and so I've seen some more people start pulling off a little up further upstream. So we're getting closer to taking in the sights around us as we get closer to our destination. Appreciate all you guys staying tuned, supporting the videos. I'm new to YouTube, so I'm just enjoying doing these videos for you guys, and love taking you guys with along the way with all these travels that I'm going to be doing, and I hope that you guys enjoy them just as much as I do creating for you guys, because it's a lot of fun and I enjoy it a lot. I love being out just in the scenery. There's definitely a lot to be thankful for, that's for sure. Have some more kayakers up here. How's it going? Good. Hello? Good. Some more people kayaking. We're getting closer into these canyons over here, as you guys can see. They're a lot bigger once you're there in person right next to them. Very neat. I heard some people actually climb these and cliff jump. I don't know if they're these specific rocks, but I was doing some research that when you get close to the cave, there is a lot of people that do some cliff jumping, which I thought sounded like. All right, guys, we are right there. I don't know if you see that little opening there on the canyon, but that is it. I was just made word of. There are some kayakers I see off over there. It's actually quite a few. I heard sometimes it might take a few minutes to get in, just because there is just enough room for like a couple kayaks. That's how small that little cave is, guys. But it's right over in there, and so we might have to do a little bit of waiting around, just because there are several kayaks over there. I think there's a couple of groups, the group tours, but that's okay, because we're gonna wait here and keep admiring the views around us. The deeper you get in, the more you kayak out here, just the more breathtaking it is. The more you get into these canyons that are just so massive and so beautiful. beautiful. It is really, really incredible just to see and look at, especially when it's all around you. But we are gonna kayak, keep paddling a little closer to that area, and that way we can get up into the main part of this video, exploring the inside of the cave. We're all super excited to check that out and see what it looks like. So let's get into it. So we're getting really close there, guys. You can kind of see what it's like, just a little bit. There's a lot of kayakers there over there waiting to get inside that area. That's where the cave is, where you can see the emerald green water. So we're gonna be checking that out. We're getting really close to it. You can see all the kayakers. That's actually the wait. Like I said, it's really just like 1 or 2 kayaks at a time. And so we might have to just wait for a little bit and admire the other views around us. But this is it. It's exciting to be so close to it and see all the people waiting to get in. Kind of like a roller coaster ride. You may have to wait in line, but it's worth it if you like roller coasters. So it's gonna be so worth it. So we're gonna keep you guys here, and we're gonna stay tuned until we get inside the cave. All right, we're in the cave, everybody. This is it, Emerald Cove. At last. This is how green the water looks, though. It's amazing. Just like the photos. Totally worth the jaunt out here. Seemed longer than 2 miles, but it is so incredible and so much more refreshing in here. Sorry, I didn't mean to sandwich you in there. My bad. But the water is very green, hence where it gets its name. Emerald Cave, Emerald Cove. It's fascinating here. There's more of a close-up shot of the water too. Very green. I heard it's best to hit this time in late afternoon. That way the sun's really shining down on the waters through the cave. And you can really get that glow, that emerald green glow through the cave here. Feels so much cooler just coming right inside here. Haven't ever seen anything like this before. So nice. There's quite the line to get in here once you actually make it out here with the tours and everything going on. I feel like on the weekend you're at least gonna have to wait close to an hour, if not more. Still during the weekend, had to wait for at least 45 minutes or so. But it is worth it. It's definitely worth it. We're gonna go back out just because there is a line, but one more shot of the green waters in here. Just gets darker and darker, as you can see, as we get back in. Definitely a cool shot. All right, we're gonna start paddling back, but we'll get back with you guys once we get out there. Hey guys, I just wanted to again show you some of the views because of how incredible they are around me. I just wanted to take a moment just to really admire the beautiful views that we sometimes may take granted for, but let's just take a moment and enjoy. right, guys, we're standing actually out in just a little underneath of a little cave. You can kind of see the water, the greenness here too. Something about that little cave over there just upstream, the water is a lot more green, and it's just spectacular. It's like dark in there, but you get the sun coming through and turns the water just completely emerald green. So this is what I'm standing in right now, just a little overhang, and here's the sights around me. Well, we're gonna start making our way back actually. We have a ways to go because now we have the wind against me, so it's gonna take a little while getting back. I'm just going the same way that I came here, and so pretty much the same views. If there's anything interesting I see on the way, I'm definitely going to turn back on the camera and let you guys know. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This has been something totally new to me, such a cool experience. And I really hope you guys enjoyed everything that you've seen along the way, especially once we finally hit the final destination. But in the meantime, guys, stay cool, be adventurous, peace out.